Here's a question from Jonathan Silver, who wants to know, in retrospect, how has life and your journalism career changed since you took over the CBS Evening News?
Well, I think, I've grown and my life has become richer and more interesting. I think anytime you have a new experience in your life, it's a time for personal growth. To be put in a situation that's really challenging. I was certainly under a huge amount of scrutiny initially. That was a real test and quite difficult at times. But I think that, I have come to respect so much the people here at CBS News, the values they hold dear, the importance of a newscast. I know it may not be the most hip genre, and it may not be the most cutting-edge genre, but I nevertheless think it's really, really important. And I don't know about you, Tony. I think you're much better at sort of synthesizing all the information that comes your way, but sometimes I feel overwhelmed by the amount of material. I feel like it washes over you like a tsunami at times. And to be able to take a half hour and say, well, we can't cover every story clearly in 22 minutes, but if you watch this, you do have a good idea about what's going on in the world. I think Seth Doan's piece on unions and how they're being challenged in a number of states was really insightful and interesting, and I think gave context to a story. I think if we can step back and give people context, that's a real public service. And, I think we have to make very difficult choices every night about what we're not able to include because we're under a very difficult time frame. But I really am very proud of the broadcast. I think Rick Kaplan has done an amazing job.
He is just terrific, yeah.
He's not only a great leader and a fantastic newsman, but he's been an extraordinary source of friendship and support for me, and has always really believed in me, and that means the world. So I think, obviously I've just grown tremendously, and just to be able to cover the stories I've covered while I've been here at CBS, whether it's one of the most historic elections of my lifetime, from fires in California to the Gulf oil spill to the situation in Egypt. I went to Afghanistan, and General Petraeus showed me around Afghanistan. I went to Iraq when the surge first started. I feel very, very privileged that I've had the opportunity to cover these very important stories. I mean, I just feel very, very lucky.